I don't need to tell you here that the NHS is the most precious institution in our country. And we all here have our own reasons why we love the National Health Service. It looks after us when we're born, it cares for us when we're sick, and so often cares for us in our final days of life. I say the NHS is the proudest achievement of our country and the envy of the world. But I believe also the NHS is facing one of its gravest threats since its foundation. We know it's been going backwards under this government. It's got harder and harder to see a GP. More and more elderly people who can't get the care they need at home. And when that happens, as you know, the problems pile up in hospital. For 5 years, the NHS has gone backwards. For the next 5 years, if the Conservatives are returned to power, the NHS will be starved of funds and it will face a rising tide of privatisation. This is the truth. David Cameron is now a mortal danger to the NHS. We have a fortnight to fight for our NHS. We have a fortnight to rescue our NHS. That's why the country needs Labour's immediate rescue plan for the National Health Service, and that's what I want to talk to you about today. With A&E in crisis, staff shortages and hospitals weighed down by large deficits, this plan has to start immediately, straight away, with real money now. So today I can announce that in our first 100 days, our first budget, our first year in office, we'll begin to bring in the funds from the mansion tax and the tobacco levy. And we will use that money to support the NHS with our immediate rescue plan. An emergency round of nurse recruitment, funding for 1,000 extra training places this year, getting extra resources into the NHS right from the very start. First things first, the next Labour government will start by saving the NHS. You know, Labour's commitment to the NHS is part of who we are. We've got just 17 days to start to make that difference. Let's not let the NHS slip further and further backwards. Let's show this idea was right for our parents and our grandparents and is right for our children and grandchildren too. Let's rescue our NHS. Let's make sure it is there for our country. Together, I believe we can make change happen in our country by electing a Labour government. Thank you very much.